little more interactive. Okay? Are we ready?
Yes.
So the first thing, what I do, but what I say, you have to do that. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, clap your hands. Clap your shoulders. Touch your knees. Touch your head. Tap your shoulders. Touch your knees. Touch your waist. Touch your eyes. How many of you could do this? Honesty first thing. Honesty first thing. So no half honesty, full honesty. Touch the ceiling like me. Half honesty, man. Full. Completely. Raise your hand completely. So whenever I rule, fun. Whenever I ask a question, I want 100% straight hand up. If you do half, that means I understand half only. Did you all go to school?
Yes.
Let me see how many. Man, you didn't go. Why do you think that I made you do this activity? To get the attention. Okay. What more?
Be active.
Be active. Oh, no physical activity? Achha, okay. What more? Transition, focus.
Tracking the speaker.
Pardon?
Tracking the speaker, she's saying.
Tracking the speaker. नहीं है. मेरी आवाज ही बहुत अच्छी है.
Following the instructions, she says.
Following the instructions. What more?
Listening and
What more? Keep adding. Concentration. What more?
No. Do's and don'ts.
Do's and कहाँ बोला यार मैंने?
Hey, you said no. Like,
alert or not.
Yeah.
You're checking.
Attention.
So I hope that it is clear to you that why I made you do this activity. I got so many answers. So you got it?
Yes.
Vocabulary, parts of the body. I got so many responses in that session. So even I think that here also. Are you on the same page?
Yes.
So will you say yes?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, great. Just give me 1 second. If you want to sit, you sit down. One minute. Before you sit, ensure that you do your adjustments, whatever you want, and ensure that there is no noise while you sitting. If you hear any noise, automatically everybody should stand. Okay? Go. Noise आ गया. Again, stand. Now go down. Again, sit. Now stand. Ready for the fun? Whatever is happening here, everybody has to do. If you don't find a partner, you have to find a partner. Come on, ready? Pre-primary teachers, come on, run! Come on, find a partner, both of you. Enjoyed? Yes. Now tell me, why did I make you do this? See, why?
Again, ma'am.
No, not again. Done. मेरे पास time नहीं रहेगा. Yes. Stress. हम लोग stress में थे? हाँ? Attention. What more? Huh? To involve you. Okay. What more?
Following the sequence.
Huh?
Following the sequence.
Following the sequence. Okay. Childhood days. Wow. Reliving it.
Make it
You
more
should do it.
energetic.
Huh?
Interesting.
More energetic.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Enjoy.
Group activity. Did you notice that everybody is from different schools,
Yes.
different places, but still you all did one activity, the same thing?
Yes.
What more? Ice breaking.
And we were very happy actually.
Lovely. What more? Socialization skills. Okay.
Varsha ma'am enjoyed.
You all enjoyed it?
Yes.
So let me see now. Why do you think that you enjoyed it?
It's a funny task.
First,
And individually we are not doing. All together we are doing.
All
Together
together.
we are happy.
So nobody-
Nobody is there to take out our mistakes.
वो भी होता है क्या? Okay. What more?
After long time we dance, ma'am. So we have enjoyed.
Okay. Okay. Now let's understand. You might have heard about National Education Policy.
Yeah,
and-
yes.
Yeah. Yes, you all heard about it.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you hear about it?
Different
Child
policies we have in the MEP.
Policies we have. After how many years this policy has revised? Any idea? Any guesses?
After maybe 50 years, 25.
This is the latest.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Planning Commission was there in 1960 something.
Uh-huh.
After that, no
Maybe after many years, ma'am.
much of this is nationwide national education policy has come up.
After how many years?
Maybe more than 50, 40 to 50 years.
Okay. Now I have a short time, so I have to sum it up. I have to question, I have to answer. Okay, it's nothing that, but you all have to understand that it has been revised after 34 years.
Less than 50.
How many years?
34 years.
34 long years. Why? Why do you think that it has to revise?
Because the audience are not same now.
Audience are not the same.
The needs have changed now.
Pardon?
To emphasize more on education.
Requirements changes.
Yeah, requirements
Society
change.
requirements.
Pardon?
Society requirements.
Society requirements have changed. What more? Children, we were not smart. Please don't tell that. We were much smarter than them.
Yeah, that's why I agree with you. Yes, definitely.
What more? See, this session has to be more interactive. The
To
reason
meet the
behind
demands
the
State of living is changed.
state of living is changed.
To meet the demand of the society.
Demand of the society. What more? Keep answering.
They already have it written.
Who got habituated, ma'am? Where, ma'am? If you ask me, I still want to do the same what I have done in my
Traditional method.
traditional method. What more?
Children are too fast to understand.
Understand the
Okay, fine. Let me help you. So basically, what is there a difference between our generation and this generation?
Definitely.
Agree? Yes. Everybody?
100%.
Anybody who is not agreeing here, please raise your hand right away.
They are not same.
Oh, everybody is agreeing. Very good. What is the difference? Technology.
Learning very rapid. Based on learning.
Based on learning.
Less patience.
हाँ,
This generation will have less
अरे
patience.
ऐसे मत बोलो मैम बेचारे मोबाइल पे बैठे तो कितना पेशेंस रहता है यस व्हाट
Less sensitive.
हाँ दे आर सेंसिटिव वी आर सेंसिटिव
These are sensitive.
दे आर सेंसिटिव
Yeah.
Okay.
Now everything is activity based. Now everything is activity based.
Activity based. Okay.
Teaching method also changed.
Why, ma'am? That is what I am asking. Why? So
Because
okay.
of tolerance, हम बहुत मार खाते थे अभी बच्चे नहीं सुनते।
मैम अभी बच्चे मार खाने का लेकर आप मारने की भी सोचे मत करो। बड़ी आंखें करने से पहले 10 बार सोचो कि मैं कंपनी के बाहर चली जाऊंगी विद इन नो टाइम। अगर गुस्सा आया तो ओके बेबी इससे क्या? ओ बेबी राइट? So what is the difference? The difference is the needs of the generation have changed. Agree? Yes. The needs of the generation have changed. Now the needs have changed. And next, who got this change? कौन लाया ये change? वो बेचारे इतने तो नहीं ला सकते। हाँ? So who is responsible for this transformation? We means it is the society, right? She is wearing jeans. I will also wear. She is having kati roll. I will also get the kati roll. Next day, Mama, I don't want to eat idli. Get me a kati roll. Now, Mama is struggling what to do. Grow kati roll. Right? So basically, what is happening is that we are the people who got this transition. We got the transition. Next, what? Who has to transform? Now, child is not eating. You are responsible. These two children did not got 25 out of 25. You are responsible.
Yeah. Writing at home also you are responsible.
Homework not done. You are responsible.
Not eating at home also you are responsible.
Watching TV. You are responsible.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wait. Watching mobiles. You are responsible. Children not using washroom. You are responsible. Children not drinking water. You are responsible.
Love you, ma'am.
Agree?
Totally agree.
इतना slowly agree कर रहे हैं?
नहीं, totally agree.
हाँ? Agreed everybody?
Yes. I said
Now,
love
now
you,
who
ma'am.
should have
Totally
solutions?
agree.
Huh?
I said love you. Totally agree.
Very good. Thank you. Now you got this. Okay? Now what to do? Now the tiffin boxes, pre-primary, in short definition is taking care of washroom, taking care of lunch boxes, taking care of activities. If she is not doing, then also you have to do the activity.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay? Taking care of the psychomotor development. If the child is not running, they will come back to you. Right? So why do you think that children come to school or you come to school? First let us talk about you. Then we will go to children. Why do you come to school? Okay, please don't tell me teaching. How many of you are here for seva? No, unpaid seva. Seva is always unpaid. It is not about why you come to school. Is something very, very important. See, here I am not trying to demotivate you or say that you are doing or you are not doing. There might be some teachers who might be having the degrees of early childhood education. How many of you are here with the degrees? Hands up. Quite a few. Right? How many of you are without the degrees? Don't raise your hands. The reason behind why am I asking you this question is very, very important. When you choose a profession, you choose teaching, right? You might not be good at that. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
You might not be good at that, but still you have learned, still you have accepted, right? Still you are executing it with whatever knowledge you are able to or whatever skills you have. Whether you have or you are not having, you are trying to do it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why are you doing it? First thing is that your willingness. Just because you are willing, you are here. If just because the management says, you have to go tomorrow and you have a puja at home, will you come? Right? But still, if you feel that you have a puja in the evening, you will say, I will go for 1 hour and come. If you are willing to do it.
Yes.
Right? Now, why children come to school or why you come to school is a very important question, because if you have to answer me, it is not the only salary for which you come to school.
Not only salary at all.
Not only the salary. Salary is a part of it. Okay? So this is taken for granted for everybody. Ex-common. But in brackets, you have to write many things. What are those many things? Why do you come to school? So salary ko baaju kar do. Rest you talk.
To develop finer mothers.
Huh?
To develop finer mothers of the children.
To develop?
Finer mothers of the children.
Okay.
To learn and play.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, louder. Ma'am, you please take this mic, no? Yeah. Children's behavior, okay. You come to school to change their behavior. Take it up. Go on. See, for me, all teachers are correct. Any answer given by the teacher is absolutely right without any controversy. To make your life busy. मतलब no mother-in-law. Yes.
Teach whatever we learn.
To teach whatever you have learned, please don't do that now. We had good. Now we can't give any good to them. So no teaching them. What more?
Sharing of knowledge.
Pardon?
Spending with children.
Spending time with children. Okay.
Future. To forget all our worries.
Worries? You come to school and forget the worries?
When we spend
Good. I am okay with it. What more?
to educate them,
To educate them. Discipline. Or?
it's a passion.
Very good.
Gain knowledge and share knowledge.
To gain knowledge and share knowledge. Very good. What more?
I love to be with the children.
You love to be with the children. What more? उतना ही सब children के गोल गोल ही घूम रहे. I am asking you, why are you coming to school except the salary? Tell me something new.
To get rid of gossiping.
To have a good friend circle.
हाँ.
To have a good friend circle.
To have
Good friends circles.
that means society. Social skills. Social skills. Let's fix on the skill.
Emotionally, like,
To enhance your skills.
To enhance your skills. Okay.
to be emotionally stable. Like we can
Yo, ma'am.
say, we can speak. We can speak to the people and we can just share our emotions.
Okay. What about, yes, teachers, please. Responsibility. Come to school is a responsibility.
In the future.
To understand about the children.
Achha, whatever you have said, if I have to put it in one word, what would be the one word?
Change.
To love and take care of the kids.
To channelize the energy.
It is holistic development. It is not only for the children, it is for us also. I fought with my husband morning and I came to school. How will be my mood?
Definitely will be different.
Right? But at the same time, one child came and kissed me.
Everything will be settled.
My friend came and said, Deepa, you look so beautiful, finished. I don't need food also that day. Yes?
It happens.
We also come for holistic development. Where, what are the different
Physical
skills
development.
what we focus on?
Yeah.
The first one, cognitive development. If you are confused, if you feel that I am done today, आज जाके आज देना ही है, आज बच्चों को देना ही है, you fix it, right? But then when you come and see a particular smile or a girl coming to you with a tack, you forget everything,
Definitely.
right? So we are here, we in the sense we as adults and children as students. We all are here for the holistic development, where we deal with, first thing is cognitive development. Second thing we deal with psychomotor development. At home you have knee pain, I can't work. My children tell me that. But when I come to school, I start running, jogging,
Yeah, it happens because of
walking. Right?
they taunt us after going to school, you'll be alright.
But as you see me as a person at home, I will not move from my sofa. Everything on sofa. I have my two children, grown-up children. Daksh pani de de, Aditi chawal la de, ye de do, wo de do. It keeps going. But when I come to school or when I come to a workshop, automatically my body gets tired.
Energy.
Right?
Energy.
So psychomotor development. You also and children also. If a child is not walking or if he is walking on the toes, will you keep quiet?
No.
What will you do?
We'll correct them.
You direct them. You do certain activities, walking on heels. Right? Right now we can't do, otherwise I would have made you do this. Walking, standing on one feet. right? Or probably, alternative hands up. You do different type of activities to ensure that the body becomes calm with proper outcomes, right? Then we focus on language or linguistic development, right? When I say language or linguistic development, the child says, Tanni, will you keep quiet, Tanni? What do you want? He'll say, Tanni. What do you want? He'll say, Tanni. Will you give Tanni? Until and unless the child opens his mouth and say, water. You will understand from Tanni is, you will understand that he's asking for water. Is it that you don't understand? You understand. But what exactly you want? That he should
Speak out.
He should use the right language, which is understandable by everyone. Right? So that is how we focus on language development or linguistic development. Social development. Now most of the common things what we do with the parents also I would like to add in here. My child should not sit with her. She is very naughty. That boy is not good.
They should sit on the first
My
bench.
child should only sit in the first bench.
Always.
Always.
At the time of
Man's
admission,
work paying
also
double
they
fees. Is a special fee paid for the first bench? So what do you think in the school? Just because you are getting down from the bench car and the people who are sitting at the steps of the temple, the preference should be given to the bench car? In front of God, everybody is equal. Right? So what do we play what is the role what we play here? We are gods. The real God has given the physical structure. But whatever we write, that is done by us. Why do you think that pre-primary is important? Is it important?
Very important. Very important.
Sure?
Yes.
Why is it important?
Development.
Foundation,
The development of the various aspects.
development, basics. Pillar of education. Okay. What more?
Preparation for the main school.
Huh?
Preparation for the main
Preparation for the main school. What more?
school. Holistic development starts from
Holistic development.
What
What
is
more?
the first stage where the child sees the outside world beyond normal?
Okay. What
Moral
more?
values.
So I agree to all the statements. What all you are sharing is absolutely right. But there is one more thing which you have to add. So till I get that answer, I will ask what more, what more, what? Okay. Because, so let me tell you, the very important thing what happens in pre-primary stage is whatever they learn in this pre-primary age is used and reflected throughout their life.
That's true.
Today, whatever we are talking today is taught by our teachers, not by our parents.
True.
Right? And the role of the teacher is in such a way that you might be teaching mango is yellow. Right? Mango is yellow. Is it mango yellow? Only yellow?
Not all the colors.
But we have only learned yellow mango.
Yeah.
Till now, you and I will go only yellow color to the children. Yes or no?
Yes.
But mango is red, mango is orange, mango is green. Why are we not giving these colors? We don't do. What about apple?
Apple red in color. Always.
Getting me? There are some misconceptions what we are following with our learnings. So first thing is that delete whatever you have learned. Okay? Take backspace. And then come back with your relearning.
Learn and learn.
Right? First unlearn what you have learned. It is not that our teachers were always due respect. Today I am here only because of my teachers. Isn't it?
Yes.
Today wherever you are only because of your teachers, right? So in that way our teachers are not wrong in any case. But what is the change?
Generation has
The generation has changed, the needs have changed, and that is the reason the National Education Policy has revised after 34 years. In this, the first thing is that the first point of NEP is saying that remove rote learning. Okay? Ma'am, can you please stand? Can you tell me two table, please? Louder.
2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8.
That's it. Keep standing, ma'am. Please continue.
2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18.
Ma'am, please use that dupatta. Yeah. Two table. कहीं पे भी ऐसा है 200 2 2 का हम लोग है ऐसा कुछ? Did you learn like this? 200 right? Have you seen the body language of each individual?
Yes.
Right? wherein your body has learned, not your mind. If I disturb your body posture, you will go back to it. Wait. Okay, yes or no?
Yes.
Do you agree with this? Right? Second point, there is no zap. We are the great people who invented it. So if I have to say, and then you listen, teacher, 2 1 wait, I am answering 2 1 2 5 how much? 2 1 2 10. Yes? But if you disturb me while I am reciting or while I am telling something, what happens? I go back to the what is this called?
Rote learning.
Got it? Likewise, there is no zap which we have invented, or in English or in maths. Got it? Third thing. Second thing. So remove rote learning. Is it important?
Yes.
Do you all agree?
Yes.
Right. Second point. Professional development of the teachers. This is the main thing which you all have to understand. It is not to put our teachers down. Our teachers had no choice except the books. No resources. No TLMs, no lesson plans, nothing. They only have to write, they only have to teach. They are whatever the books you are, whatever publications you are using, same thing they have to teach. Yes?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
In this way, I will tell one question to you. You have to answer me. Okay? Name 5 fruits. Easy question?
Yes.
Okay? So, tomato, chilies, pumpkin. Fruits only. Listen to my question completely. Respond to me with your answers on your fingers. How many marks would you give me for this answer? This is 5-mark question. Okay? Name 5 fruits. Easy question?
Yes.
Now, answer. Pumpkin, tomato, chilies, avocado, dragon.
3 months.
How many?
4 months.
Okay, you write down the answer. Do the research. Okay? First thing. Secondly, I want you to make a note of these 3 things. What is Nipun Bharat? Make a note of Nipun Bharat. What is the mission of Nipun Bharat?
Complete Bharat.
Next, उसके लिए भी कुछ है. What is FLN? Foundation Literacy and Numeracy. Okay? So these are the things. Yeah. The first thing is that you have to do the research for this question. Second one is Nipun Bharat. What is the mission of Nipun Bharat? Third one, what is FLN? Okay? FLN. Foundation Literacy and Numeracy. This you will do the research for yourself so that you upscale one step ahead. You do the research. FLN you write, it's okay.
FLM.
Yeah.
For first question, I would have given you 5 marks because according to the science, any fruit which has a seed, like anything which has.
Madam, not now. I told you to do it as a homework. Your instructions are, you did not take my instructions properly.
But you asked me now, ma'am, like how many marks I would give it.
Right. So very good answer. Give her a big round of applause. All answers of mine are correct. Right? So now what is the challenge? The challenge is how did I frame my question? Anything which comes out of a flower and has seeds in it is a fruit, according to the science. She answered that. Right? Which is absolutely correct. But if I ask name 5 fruits, right, if you see the gradation of the learning also, you see that till our a particular level, maybe till intermediate, we follow the same gradation, we learn about the same things. Fruits, vegetables, human beings, houses, this, that. When you deal with numbers also, right, to start from numbers, then addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then again integers, points, decimals. Same thing we are learning right from our pre-primary to class 12. If you take any concept, it's only the advancement of that
Complexity
concept or the complexity. Yes? So in that way, whenever we are trying to teach the first thing, the basics, what I said, how many of you love to write in the new books? All of us?
Yes.
That way we become the artist. So crayon मिल गया crayon ले लो, sketchpen मिल गया sketchpen ले लो, pen नहीं चलो. Right? Whatever we did, we try to be more creative that day. Yes or no? Right? So what happens is, now you all are going to write in the new book. and every year your new book is your class, right? So write, the first day you write, okay. Now all of you are carrying your books. See the first page. How did you write? And see in the middle of the page. Just a random check.
Yes.
Right? That day you become creative. Why not? Right?
So every day will be a new book.
Right. That day you feel that I am like, I'm not, say it. That day you become that creative. Only for one day, then he will not become others. Right? He will be something else. Every day he is creative, that is the reason he has become that person. Right? So now having said that, what I am trying to tell you is the second what we are trying to do is the professional development. In this professional development, there are certain things which you all have to upskill. In this professional development, you have to understand how are you going to frame the questions, how are you going to make the child learn the things, not teaching. Your job is to learn, to facilitate, not to teach. You will be the bridge. Your job is to create opportunities for the students to learn, not to teach. They know everything beyond you. They know more than you. You and I, did we see the dragon fruit when we were small?
No.
How many, where did you eat the dragon fruit? Some marriages only, definitely. Right? Then you bought the dragon fruit at home. First time when I saw the dragon fruit, I just picked it up and I was just looking, color kya hai, andar kya hai, kaise khana? These many questions. Right? Now, we have to understand why this activity based has come. For which we have already answered, right? The needs of the generation have changed. They don't want to learn like you and me. They don't want to write 10 times one thing, right? For which we used to get star. But how did we write? Any idea? Any idea? How did we learn? How did we write?
E-L-E-V-E-L-11. E-E-E-L-L-L.
Very good. Give us the. Yes, did we all do that or no?
Yes.
But the teacher used to give star.
Yes.
Was the learning outcome achieved?
No.
But then still we got a star. Yes or no?
Yes.
The day you wear a new dress, will you put a sticker here? I am wearing a new dress today, is my birthday, and walk into the school, tang, 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 tang.
No.
Then how come children will identify that?
Appearance. Dress.
Smile on your face, observation,
Other than the
happiness. Acha, what if the children wear something new and come? Let's take they wore a new shoe and came. What will they do?
They will come and show the teacher.
All day they'll be happy. Right.
Excited always.
They'll keep making it.
No. They'll keep hitting you until you see them and say it is good. Till that time, if you ignore, trust me, that day your legs are gone. If it is a boy, definitely gone. Because until unless you give attention to what they say, until unless you appreciate them for what they are, they will not listen.
They'll not leave us.
They will not listen to you. Achha, usually human beings we tell that you have two eyes. What about the pre-primary teachers or teachers?
Oh, many eyes.
Huh?
4 eyes.
What more? How many?
Many eyes.
I used to have crowns of eyes.
Yeah, that's it.
So I will see like this and say, okay, you sit properly. Sorry, I don't know your name. I call you Rita. Rita, don't look at the board. See, a teacher is drawing something very interesting. Teacher is drawing here, but what is she doing there? Right? So usually teachers have
Many eyes.
many eyes. एक बार हम अनजान बने कि दुर्घटना घट गई और उसके लिए who is responsible? Children don't eat food. Who
We are
is responsible? Children don't use washroom. Who is responsible?
Teachers.
This child did not get good marks. Who is responsible? Got it? With pleasure, please take it. But how are we going to transform? How are we going to have the solutions for this? Is it important or not?
Yes.
So what should be the solution for this type of problems? My child should only sit in the first bench. Okay, teacher. Okay, ma'am. Tomorrow onwards she will sit. Did she pay special fees?
No.
Understand. Our classroom should be in our control. our parents should be in our control. For which there are two universal keys. Please always keep it in your pocket and use it as and when needed. To everyone, even to your colleagues. What are the two universal keys? First is attention. Second is appreciation. You got a 8 tulas necklace done. And you wear it for an annual day in the school. If your colleagues are not looking at you, you will start setting it up. Still you did not get the attention, you will say, I got it done for Diwali. Still that is not done, then you will say, how is it looking? Automatically, sab, de do mere ko. Right? Child is also like that. Secondly, if something is not happening, you are not very good at happening enough. So, our focus is or should be on learning outcomes for every period. Right? Now, the child basically today your agenda was to teach the letter D or maybe F, but the child is not ready to learn. So, can you do fish dance? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, did I introduce F?
Yes.
Without saying? I didn't teach him F at all. I said, let's do fish dance. All of us, what does the fish do in the water? Swim. Let's all swim. Then who swims in the water?
Fish.
So, did I teach fish? Now tell me one thing which keeps hopping.
Frog.
Let's do hopping. Like a
Frog.
let's do it. So child does it. Did I teach frog? Without saying. My outcome is over. I have introduced it. Right? Likewise, there are many activities. Now I want child to understand from where the air is coming. What is in the ceiling? What is it? Fan. Can we all draw fan?
Yes.
Come on, draw. So, your fan art integration is done where the child has understood the sound. And then, today what did we learn?
Letter F.
Frog, fish, fan. And what is the sound? That? So, can I say frog? So they will also have fun in the class. Whenever we are not well, we go to a doctor, right? Yes or no? Doctor will give you medicine. So first day only you will not go. After 3 days suffer, we will go. First self-medication is very important. You do it, right?
Yes.
After self-medication, where do you go? Doctor. Doctor will do what? Diagnosis. And he will give you antibiotics because you have high fever. Okay? First dose of the antibiotic, you are okay. Second, you feel that you are normal. Will you leave the antibiotic?
No. You have to continue.
You have to complete the course. Correct? Likewise, for pre-primary, smile is the dose. Every 45 minutes, you have to make the child smile, laugh, fun. You have to have it in the classroom. If you don't have it, what happens?
Class will be lethargic.
This teacher is not nice. My teacher always beats me.
Board interesting.
Huh?
It's a board.
Boring, teacher is boring. Achha, how many of you know bits of paper, right? Stand. Stand. Let me see how many of you know and how well do you sing. Wait. I'll give you. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Bits of paper, lying on the floor, makes a place untidy, pick them up, throw it in the dustbin.
But this is not there. This line is not there. Now, when you sang this song, the important thing happened. What is the important thing? This meant you are smiling. What more? The important life skill we taught there, that you won't keep your surroundings clean. Huh? Don't keep your surroundings clean. Untidy. Right? So we are teaching this song for that. But if you don't add, just because it is not in the book, if you don't add this last slide, put it in the bin, put it in the trash, put it in the dustbin, what will the child learn? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now what happens in this scenario? Whatever you have taught, when I say taught, it is learning. Yes? You all defined it? That children come to school for learning. Is it complete?
No, not incomplete unless.
When do you say that you have learned a particular concept? When do you learn?
When they apply it,
Until unless you execute it, it is incomplete. Like for example, you all knew that today there is a session, right? So first thing happened, you accepted. Yes, that I have to go. Whatsoever in sister-in-law is coming, mother-in-law is not well, I don't know, I have to go. Yes or no?
Yes.
You have decided here, fixed it, right? Screwed it. So nobody can stop you first. Secondly, adapted. I have to go by bus, I have to go by train, I have to go by walk, it's 1:30, how will I go? X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. Yes? So you adapted that also. You are okay with it. Okay, fine. Yes? Third one is very important. If your takeaways today, if you feel that it's good and you can implement it in the classroom, then only it is executed. Got it? Then only it is executed. You might be here physically present, but you feel that, "Arey yaar, today there was a kitty party, I have gone there, this is a boring session." Trust me, nothing, no outcomes will be there. No takeaways will be there from your end. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So this is what it is. So you should know the learning outcome specifically for which the learning has to happen complete. Whole concept should be complete. Whether it is in the book or not, it is not. It doesn't matter. As a teacher, are you completing the concept? That matters. Now if I ask you, how many of you remember your teachers, school teachers? Everybody. At least one.
Yes.
We hundreds of teachers have come, but do you remember hundreds of them?
No.
Some specific one. Why?
You love something.
Sometimes scary teacher also.
What more? Keep adding.
Connected to them when they connect to the teacher.
What more?
Scary teacher also we remember.
Huh?
Some scary teachers
I
also we remember.
remember because of their qualities. Some wherever they appreciate
Or
us,
keep answering.
As a child, I used to admire my teacher actually.
What more?
They used
I'm not getting my right keyword, so I'm waiting
They
for
used to
more.
give you
options.
Favorite teacher. Favorite.
Ah,
Love and affection of
love and affection. Okay.
friendly nature.
communication skills for
Keep.
Ma'am, special quality.
Keep on focusing.
Because they used to give him.
Oh, you're so cute. Ah, Acha, this teacher is very good. You will never forget her. Yes. The teachers who make difference in your life will be remembered, whatever might be your age. The teacher who makes difference in your life, you will remember.
that might be love or a hate also.
It's not that way. Hate definitely negative you will not try to remember, but
We do try to.
when you become a teacher, will you try to copy your negative teacher?
No,
Not
that
okay, but we do remember.
but we do remember.
Remembrance is something. Now you have become a teacher,
Yeah.
right? So when you have become a teacher, when you take the chalk, automatically the teacher who inspired you is in you.
Yes.
Unknowingly, by default,
We inculcate that.
right? In that way, how did she connect? She might be good at subject, she might be, admiring, she might be, very good. Maybe, you got fascinated towards her. It can be n number of reasons. But just because she made difference in your life, she is in you. The minute I come for a session, I copy one of my lecturers who used to teach me in zoology. Automatically she comes into me. The way she talks, the way she drapes her sari, the way she presents herself, the way she talks, the way she impressed, the kind of words what she used to use, automatically is in me. I must be a different type of a nature, type of a, angry type of a person. But when I am in the session, automatically my temper comes down. Right? Do you all agree or no?
Yes.
This is what it is. So you also have to make difference in every student, and especially when we are saying no corporal punishment, it is a big task. Right? Now when the teacher is saying, so we have discussed about the problems, but what about the solutions? Solutions of feeding the child. Why do you think the children come to school? Why do you come to school? To feed them? Yeah. To take them to the washroom. To run with them on the field. In the hot sun.
Make a difference.
Right? We do many activities beyond our profile. Why? Because to make that difference. First thing. Secondly, we want to make the child independent. Parents, school, management, teachers, everybody wants, or all adults I should say, what do they want? That the child should become independent. Right? When we say independent, with good things or bad things?
It's good, very good.
Right? So, your job is now only feeding one child. But 40 of them have paid the fees. Then you have to feed 40. They're doing it? Diligently? No? Please start doing it from tomorrow. Our task or as an objective as a teacher nowadays, it has become so manipulated that we are not able to understand our roles with clarity. Right? The first thing is that whenever you try to be in your class, your teachers, your students, your class, everything should be in your control. When the parent comes to you and tell him, ma'am, please ensure that it's okay if my child doesn't learn anything, fine, but you feed him the works. Ma'am, this is a school. We want to make the child independent. We are teaching good habits, not to waste the food. Are we teaching that if you don't like, put it in the bin? That is what the child does. Right? Every time mother will put the video and feed the child. Where the sensory taste is gone for toss. Right? And they expect from us. We are dealing with 40. We are dealing only
You
with
do tell, we are sending to make them eat only.
So you have to tell them that, ma'am, this is a school. We want whatever the child loves to eat independently, first pack them. So, day by day you increase what has to be inculcated. Whatever. Maybe bitter gourd, beans, they don't eat vegetables, fruits. You send an extra box for it. That I will take it. But don't expect that I will feed the full box.
They don't like fruits.
End of the day with the PTM you have to be very, very polite, but tell what is to be expected from them. Secondly, don't want these two children, then how are we developing our social emotional skills? This is very naughty child. You have to calm down the temper. This is very slow child. You have to hide the temper. What will you do? If they sit together, then only this will happen. Right or wrong? So you have to tell that man, this is the turn. Every child has to sit with everybody. Right? This is what it is. Next, homeworks are done by them. Most of the time.
Parents are doing the
Right? You will write a note. Please make the child write the homework. You will tell it the PTM. Still they will not do it. What I did in one of my schools, that after 3 reminders, I called the parent. I said, ma'am, you are looking out for the admission? She said, why? No, ma'am, I thought that you are so desperately writing the homework. I thought that you want the admission. I did so. The reason behind is, my objective is not to make you learn. My objective, this child who has to learn, who has to practice, who has to come into the discipline. It's okay if the child is not writing homework. Make them write 2 words only, 2 lines only. You are given 4. The child is only written 2. I'm okay, I will take it. But please, you don't help the child. Because end of the day, the child is accountable to me. If the assessment is happening, then don't come and ask me that my child did not score. Don't ask me. If you want to do the homework, carry on, ma'am. I will give it to the next class. Then what happens? From primary class 1, the child will start talking. And then blame again comes to us only. UKG teacher did not teach anything. This is what it is. Am I right or wrong? You tell me. Right? So we need to start dealing with things. That is the reason that NEP is saying that you have to go for a professional development, for which you have to upskill yourself. When we are trying to tell that we are teaching 21st century teachers, students, 23rd century, abhi to 23, 24 aa gaya. So we are teaching 24th century children. Then what are we? What are we? 19th century teachers? That is what we are doing. We are here only to create opportunities. Am I clear? Yeah, so you have to upskill accordingly. Whatever you teach to a child should have evidence. First to yourself, then to the child. Right? Thirdly, every period should have proper learning outcomes. Fourth, we focus on skill development. When I say skill development, I wanted to learn dance. But my mother said, "Pehle jao, homework karo, baad mein baat karo." Tuition 4 hours okay, but half an hour dance is not okay. Now, how many of us are doing that?
All we are doing.
We want dance also, we want studies also, whatever the child is happy. Yes or no?
Yes.
As a parents, we have transformed.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yes.
We are not focusing, I want only engineer only. You got something like that? How many of you are MPC, BPC here? Zabardast, many. But I lately realized there was a lot of pressure for us during that time that if you are not MPC, BPC, then you are nothing.
We're waste.
You are ready to wait. You are ready to get married. Simple words. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
You tell me. So much of pressure was there by the society, by the parents, by the peer group. Oh my God. Until unless we failed for 1 year or maybe passed with border marks, we didn't realize that we are not good at it. Now, how many of you want doctors and engineers in your family? Acha, who is head of the family, by the way? What did we learn?
Father.
Q, why? Huh?
He earns.
He earns, huh? क्या बात है? Right answer, ma'am. अच्छा, now who is head of the family?
Father and mother. Parents.
Contradictory statement this is. Right? इसमें हम लोग उसको बुला के डिबेट कर सकते हैं. क्या नाम है उसका, भूल गई मैं.
No.
रिपब्लिक में who is that?
We can. Arnab goes for now.
हाँ, उसको बुला के डिबेट करा. Who is head of the family? Finish. हमारे का. So jokes apart, but then if you see the situation right now is like that. Acha, who wears the sari? But for functions, who comes and drapes for you? Men. Correct. Who is good at cosmetics? Who apply cosmetics?
Father.
Women. But most of the things you got it. So it is now what we are trying to talk is gender. We are talking about SDGs. We are talking about equality, but we are not understanding that what is the level of that equality. Right? Here we have to do the discrimination between boy and girl. In our days, boys, in our mother's age, definitely. That's the reason we are surviving, I should say. In our mother's tradition and all, there was a time where लड़का होना, अरे बाप रे. Right? Now, you and I want that? No. लड़की है तो क्या हुआ, उसको लड़के के जैसे पालती मैं. We want to bring him like a boy, यार. It's okay. Who is going to take care of our generation? Are we bothered? No. Very important. So we started removing that discrimination and we started acting in a different way where we are trying to look out for the society. What type of a citizen we are giving to the society, that is what we are looking at, right? So this is starting from where?
From home.
Me. Me.
The child doesn't know what books you are using. The child doesn't know who you are. The child doesn't know why is he coming to this place. The child only knows
Teacher.
me. And I only know you. I don't know what the parents are. He might be IPS, IS, whatever it is. But when the child is coming to the school, he is my student. When the child does good, everybody takes the ownership, including the school. Or Olympiad में maths, my child got first. Actually, it is your ownership. She will also say, I also teach in that class only. She will say, yeah, that is my neighbor section only.
Yeah.
She will say, that is my school.
Yeah,
That is how the school is known for their actions. It is not that one person. It is all interconnected. If the child is doing, that means teacher is getting. Teacher is getting, that means others, the name of the fame of the school is getting, right? So basically what we are trying to sum up here is that the professional development, the skill development, the learning outcomes have to be very, very specific. Now have you seen, it is also talking about 21st century skills, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
21st century skills. What are 21st century skills?
critical thinking,
Ah.
problem solving, creative and critical thinking, problem solving, and collaborative learning.
That's it. There are actually many. But in that, I will insist on 5 C's. First one, communication.
Communication. I forgot.
If you don't know how to communicate, your connection is lost. If you're telling the children, so you remember the PTMs of our school days?
Yes.
Mother used to go and father used to with the cricket bat, and teacher is with the hockey bat. And then teacher used to make the child sit and they start. She doesn't do the homework, always disturbs the class. She doesn't write. She broke her page. She pinched her. She did this. I set her out for the punishment. N number of lines. This that. And mother or father standing sitting there. Cut. Okay. Still it is not over. Now it is mother's turn or father's turn. At home also she's like that only. Madam, I tell her to do the homework. She go and play. She fights with the brother or a sibling. I tell her to eat. She watch the TV. Very troublesome. Now this whose turn? Teacher's turn. Fart, done. And then as a child, what will I do? Is it not? See, understand the mentality of a child. When you scold, when you raise your voice, automatically the child will come into the revenge mode. The reflection is always the revenge. If she has told her book, she will wait for the opportunity to ensure that something is damaged for her. Right? But do you think that PTM helped?
Definitely.
No help. In that scenario, what happened? Children like me become more stubborn. Without emotions. My objective, because the teacher hit me, my objective is to disturb her class throughout the year. Honestly. So, if whenever teaching them, I go, teacher, I don't know the answer, I know that. She's asking, who knows this answer? Come and write it on the board. I take the chalk, come here, and now I will. I'm not going to reflect. Got it? Because what I wanted to kill her time. So I can be more destructive also. I'll sit at the last bench and I'll ensure that these 5 are prime. I'll tear her book. I'll take her water bottle. I'll eat her tiffin box. And I'll open her ribbon. She's very sensitive. For her, I'll kick one. Children do that. Right? Why do they do that? Because of attention. Whenever you feel that the child is really becoming high, you need to understand that they need your attention. For which, come sit here next to me. This is what we do. That's not what they want. They want, oh baby, come here, sit, let's see how we can help the others. Let's see, she's not listening. You make the note of it. We never got that chance. Right? So that is what we are looking. So 21st century is not only for the students, but it is also for the teachers. You need to understand what to communicate, how to collaborate. What is the universal keys? Attention and appreciation. So please give these, have ample in your pockets, always. And give it everybody. She is like in today down, no, give it to her. Arey, you're looking so pretty with the sari. She'll get a smile. She is down with, had a fight with the husband. Give it to her. The child needs the most. Have ample. Parents also. What happens when the parents come to school? They don't want to listen negative about the child. That's the only child for them. And you and I, what do? We start complaining. Man, the box is too much, the water is too much, the washroom also it doesn't go today, it is. She's not here for that. Right? She is here to listen to appreciation from you. Man, you packed the lunch so beautifully, but I feel so sorry that he can't complete the box. You pack something what he can eat. Will she think or not? Right? You tell ma'am, okay, fine, today, see ma'am, in the schools, what basically, why are we sending that we want to make them independent? End of the day, they have to eat themselves. I will start feeding the child, but don't overpack the lunch. First, tell itself to be clear. Ma'am, please don't send boiled eggs, ma'am. I and you cannot only eat, how will the child eat? Please, ma'am, don't do it. Try to put it positive. What you want, like for example, So the 21st century first thing is communication. Next is collaboration. Next is
Creative.
critical thinking. Next is
Creative.
creative thinking. Next is curiosity. Always have curiosity in your classrooms. Right? Curiosity will make the child wait for the turn. Right? Let's see who is going to win. The child is always alert. Let's play quiz. But if anybody raises hand from this and this, I will ask whoever has to answer. By mistake, if they answer no, then they are gone. All the marks are deducted. See, they will start following you. So try to make the class in an interactive session, but with your terms and conditions. So you know how to get it done. Like your mother-in-law said. Example, please don't take it otherwise. Your mother-in-law said, see, you don't enter this room. The minute you came into the house, she said, don't enter this room. You and I will keep quiet.
Definitely will go to that room.
We will wait when we throw her out and get into the room and see what is there. Yes or no? Understand. That is curiosity. Curiosity is that it should always be there in the classroom. The fun should always be in the classroom. And our objective should be very clear that what exactly we want from that particular period. That particular period objective has to be achieved.
Learning outcomes.
Right? So this we have spoken now. Now let's talk about the experiential learning, cross-curricular connect and all. So many of you might have, this I have missed this session because of the short of time. I have time with you, so I will cover here. Probably if you are with the same school, you can share it across. So when you see that everybody has a type of a fear for one subject, any one subject. It can be social, it can be Hindi, it can be maths, it can be science. So ma'am, what is social? See? Math. How many of you are with math? Many you. Then if you see, ma'am, don't you exchange money? You get 10 rupees less in the salary, is it okay for you? No. Or if a vegetable vendor give you 100 rupees less, is it okay with you? 5 rupees okay with you? Why? Then why are you scared? Why are we scared? Like social studies. Ma'am, you go out, you see the weather, you take an auto, you travel, right? You go to different places, visit different places, speak to different people. Today you are here, are you scared? Then why scared of social? It's about the gaps what you have developed while learning the concept. That is the reason that you develop fear for a particular subject. It is not that you don't know. You deal with every day, every subject you deal with. Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. When you go out, you are a social person. When you go to a ceremony, you are an emotional person. If somebody is called, hey, what are you doing? Automatically, the tears are at the tip of your eyes. Yes? You just have to blink it to roll out. Are you not emotional? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then, what about cognitive? If I am leaving you right away, will you not think, hey, now it is 1:30, how will I go home? Whether to take an auto, whether to pull up with somebody, whether to... Will you not think?
Definitely yes.
Are you not doing critical thinking? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is an example, but every day you do all 21st century skills. For which experiential learning is a must. That is what it is. Activity-based learning is nothing. Whenever you learn with the willingness and evidences, the learning is comprehended, and that is nothing but competency-based learning.
Concrete learning.
Right? It will register in your mind. Like for example, I give this particular group A with some ingredients of biryani, and these ingredients one by one I give. For example, we are making vegetable biryani. Okay, so for this I give all vegetables, rice, pulao, dry fruit, whatever is needed, I will give it to you. For this group, first I will give gobi. After half an hour, I will give beans. After half an hour, I will give rice. Whose biryani will turn good?
This side.
By
We have given the ingredients.
all is being given to you with an outcome and as a whole. Right? I give this also group the same thing, but still if you see, same thing and also if I give you, these two tastes will be different. Why? I have given you the same ingredients, right?
What should be kept first?
The process, right? the process of teaching, the process of comprehending, the process of understanding, the perception, the learning style matters a lot. When I say learning style, there are different type of learning styles, you know that, right? Hopefully. There are basically 3, now we have updated with 4 one. So the first one is visual learners. They see and learn. Second one is auditory learners. They only have eye contact, they will learn. Third one is kinesthetic learners. They do and learn.
Yeah, we'll touch and learn.
And now the fourth one which we are trying to do is read and write learners. They will be keep listening and they will keep making their notes. And after going home, they just flip the page and that is how they learn. Right or wrong? So, can I tell that, okay, in the class and now this is my session, I am only focusing on the visual learners, I am focusing on auditory learners, I am focusing, can I do that?
No, mix of all.
As a teacher, I am one. And as a one, I have to ensure that everybody learns what I want you to learn, not what you have understood, not on your, I'm not leaving it to your perception, right? So it has to be complete learning. It should not be incomplete learning. Whatever you teach the child, the concept should be complete. Got it? And it should only reach one particular learning style.
No. Or mixed.
Right? So you need to understand. So for which? Bits of paper lying on the floor. I teach like this, is it okay?
No.
Will it reach the child?
No.
They may understand.
We have to
Right, so what is this?
touch the paper.
What is this? What is this? So what is this?
Glass of water.
What is this?
Full glass of water.
Full glass of water. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? See, I am able to hear bike. I am able to hear psych. Right? So in this what happens? The assessment is happening for me. I am able to understand what are you teaching. Am I able to? This is how we do. When we teach a particular rhyme or a concept or a story, we forget that we are dealing with tineys, where their attention is very little. So what we have to do, if I want you to teach Mike, then I have to keep telling, this is Mike. What is this? Mike. How am I telling? How is my articulation? How is my mouth moving? That matters. Likewise, if you see, most of the problem is with the phonics. The reason behind it, they don't know. You teach A says A, 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 A. So your mouth is not moving appropriately. So what is the child learning? He made it Eku, A, A, A. Right? So you need to be very, very specific while you are taking the session. Very, very important. The concept should be never left incomplete. When we are trying to focus, we have to focus. While we are trying to story, right time I already told you, your body. You are the one. Child doesn't know books. Child only knows you. So your action when you did the rhyme, in spite of you being from different schools, different people, you don't know each other, still you were able to sing. The reason why is that you are able to visualize it, you are able to see, you are able to hear the music. So for me what happened, I got used to it, so I don't have to look at that. So I can go doing whatever I want with the sync, with along with you. But for you it is the first time. So what were you doing?
Visual.
Completely depending on it. This is what you have to see. The first time when you teach, you have to sync with the child. Understand the learning styles, approach appropriately, prepare well, plan well, have proper appropriate teaching aids with you and make the classroom interesting, interactive. Every 45 minutes, what should be the medicine? You have to make them laugh, smile, right? And ice-breaking activities. Transformation is very, very important. That transformation is not that you do it now and it is done. No. Transformation means that you need to give them the switch over. Now I am actually coming from my games period. I had a lot of fun in my games period. Suddenly there is a maths class. Do you think the child will be able to reflect?
No.
He will see, at least where is the teacher also she will be still behind. I will see you in the next class. See, now I am going to play. I want to play better than you. understand a new concept. For which, what is important? Transformation. Transitions are important. You make them do some activities so that they gear up. Why did I came and do that dance with you? I would have directly started the session. Why did I do that with you? To ensure that you all are with me.
Attentive.
Right? Your attention is mine. Right? That is the reason I said. So when I did the first activity, my outcome was that you all should listen to me, not hear me out. What is the difference between listening and hearing?
Hearing is here.
Hearing doesn't need reflection. I'm able to hear the noise here. Maybe some teachers are busy with some or some mobile phone comes. That doesn't matter me, right? But if you call me, excuse me, ma'am, then I have to reflect back to you. That is the difference between reflection, listening and hearing. So what is that you all are doing? Listening to me or hearing me out?
Listening.
Sure?
Yes.
Are you all sure?
Yes.
Right? So this is what you have to understand when you are teaching, when you are in the classroom. You have to ensure that they listen to you, not hear you out. A says apple. B ball. You have to be loud. Loud in the sense not screaming. Loud means that your voice should be reachable to the child in appropriate way. When you are trying to tell the story, when you are trying to do the rhyme, we expect voice modulation, especially that is needed for pre-primary. That is how you develop sympathy and empathy. If voice modulation is not there, you teach mango is a fruit, is a king of the fruit. Okay, teacher. What did he understand?
Plain.
And most of the important point is that when we do the assessment, we are so busy assessing the child, pucho mat. We always assess the child. Question paper, this paper, that paper, and we do the corrections also. How many of us have assessed ourselves? Did we reach the child or not? What did he understand? How many of us have done it? We don't know. If you want to assess the child first assess your teaching is reaching the child or not. Then you give the assessment, that matters. Okay?
Yes.
Am I clear?
Yes.
So thank you very much. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you, Guruji, for giving me this opportunity. Okay? So be the transformers, try to upskill yourself and handle the future with care, love, and keep the medications, give medications in time so that you also have joy and they also have joy. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. So any doubts? Any questions? Any questions? Anything you can ask me. So for upskilling, I would like all of you to work on your phonics, articulations, name of the letters, formations of the letters. Please focus on this because this is the the key thing which everybody does it in their way. Try to stick to one pattern, right from nursery to UKG. Actually till class 2. Everybody has to be on the same formation, how you are writing, how you are presenting, how you are reaching the child. So formations are very, very important. Where everybody, because most of the teachers have learned R like this. So child also writes like this, but R is not to be written like that. Stand in line, go up and come out. So everything has an instruction, an appropriate instruction. You have to follow that. Right? Likewise, Q, you will see that designers are there. No designs, only slanting line. Focus on writing formations. Like 5, when you write, there is no backward stroke. But if you are writing like this, the child will also write like this. 8, easy writing. There should be a proper instruction. Make an S, go, touch the starting point. Likewise, you have to keep adding to it. So some little information, because I had extra time I have shared with you, you please share with the other batch also. It will be really helpful for all of you. End of the day, we are looking forward for what?
Change. Execution.
Execution of National Education Policy 2020. At the same time, We want to see the good citizens. We are here to make the child independent. We want to see IAS, IPS from my class. Don't you want? I do want. Right? I want one of you to be selected in one of the good award or with Modi Yola city. I want to see that. Don't I? Don't you feel so? So you have to work on it. And this makes only when you start practicing. Initially, nothing overnight changes will never happen. You have to work for it. You have to practice it. Right? So there are many examples which I can quote, but right now, for you, this much is enough. Okay? So all the very best to each one of you. Okay? Have a good day. Thank you.